It's no secret to anyone that some characters are more powerful than others. Today, I would like to take a look at what it is that makes certain party members strong. This will be shown by analyzing the following. 1. The attack set of the character. 2. How a character builds meter. 3. How a character spends meter. 4. The role a character fills for your team. The characters we are reviewing today are Aelia and Lucian. These choices are made based on the tier list that was created for this game. This video aims to showcase the difference in power level of one of the best characters in the game versus one of the worst. We will begin the analysis by discussing Aelia's moveset. Her first attack is Round Kick. This A move will strike twice, one slamming down and another sweeping across the floor. This builds 6 meter in total. The second attack in her arsenal is Sonic Edge. Aelia will throw her spear horizontally at the opponent. This builds 15 meter. Lastly, her C attack is called Spinning Edge. Aelia pushes forward with her spear, hitting 3 times, and building 24 meter. Aelia suffers from being one of the 2 spear wielders in the game. Spears are generally much weaker than swords. The best spear in the main game, the Great Spear Dinosaur, is 3000 power but only 1 hit. This hit is on the C attack. Aelia's attacks are generally underwhelming. Round Kick builds next to no meter and requires a huge time commitment, as the move is incredibly slow. When enemies are launched high enough, the sweep portion of the move will not connect. Aelia's Sonic Edge misses its mark on a lot of enemies. When Aelia attempts to execute a solo combo, she must leap backwards before she is able to connect this move. If Aelia wishes to hit this attack without moving, a teammate must push the opponent backwards first. Aelia's C attack is definitely her strongest. Spinning Edge is a great forward-moving attack that strikes multiple times and builds good meter. The saving grace for her moveset is that Dinosaur uses this move for its attack slot. Overall, Aelia's attacks are difficult to chain without help. The damage to achieve is average at best, especially since you have to commit another teammate to help her confirm. Now on to Lucian's attacks. Lucian is a sword wielder with a great toolkit and powerful utility attacks. His first attack is called Air Slash. This move is a launcher that builds 25 meter on hit. Simple yet effective. This attack is used to start combos and begin air juggles. Lucian's second attack is called Slanted Blow, a slash attack that builds 15 meter on hit. This attack has minimal pushback and is a fantastic combo extension. Nothing fancy about this move, it is a filler that allows other attacks to connect. It is also good to mention that this attack comes out very quickly and will hit both grounded and air opponents. Enemies in the air are pulled back down to the ground to continue further attacks. Lastly, Lucian's final attack is called Shining Bolt. Lucian performs a lightning attack that builds a massive 36 meter on hit. The impressive part of this move is the incredible 12 hits it has. The hit stun on this move is quite long and allows even the slowest characters to follow up. Overall, Lucian's toolkit is simple but incredibly effective. Being able to combo all of his moves together while assisting teammates is utility without a drawback. Shining Bolt sets up guard breaks very easily and provides support to any team members that require it. Even outside of all of these great benefits, Lucian's Shining Bolt also causes a large amount of power and experience jumps to drop due to the high number of hits. The power this character brings to a team cannot be understated. Any team will feel incredibly empowered with Lucian as one of your main attackers. Next up on our dissection is how a character builds meter. All characters build meter by attacking, though the value changes based on the attack. As we did last time, let us begin with Aelia's attacks. Aelia's attacks build a total of 45 meter when every hit connects. While 45 meter is nothing to scoff at, getting both hits of Round Kick and all 3 hits of Spinning Edge can be quite a challenge. The biggest difficulty comes from using Sonic Edge. Sonic Edge cannot combo in the middle of a chain without Aelia taking a step back. By the time Aelia moves back, the meter is depleting and the enemy is reset. If you are running Aelia in the late game, her best weapon is definitely the Great Spear Dinosaur. This means you are limited to Spinning Edge as your only meter builder. While in the early game, it is not too difficult to get away with materialized spears. Once the need for Dinosaur kicks in, Aelia will only be building 24 meter per attack sequence. Next up is Lucian's meter build. Lucian builds an incredible 76 meter with his combo sequence. This makes relying on teammates for meter almost irrelevant. Lucian's abilities are all very easy to land, and Shining Bolt prevents your opponent from moving away. When combining Lucian's 76 meter gain with Aelia's 24, you have exactly 100 meter gained. Perhaps you might consider Lucian as a strong party member alongside Aelia. Spending meter in Valkyrie Profile is a very difficult topic to tackle. While spending meter inflicts damage, it also provides additional meter to follow up. Purify Weirded Souls are not only sources of damage, but extensions to your damage as well. Alia's Purify Weird Soul is called Dragon Dread. Alia transforms into a dragon and blasts the enemy with one hit, building 45 meter in the process. Alia's PWS, only building 45 meter, requires her to either go first or last in the Purify chain. When a Purify Weird Soul is used, the following super gains increased damage based on the number of PWSs used before it. I personally recommend starting with Alia when building a chain. The damage and energy gain is mediocre at best. Luckily for Alia, Lucian's Purify Weird Soul is not the strongest. Lucian attacks 5 times and builds 40 meter in total. Much like Alia, I highly recommend this to be the start of your chain. There are much better options when it comes to ending your PWS sequences. When it comes to the role Alia can fill on your team, she provides very little flexibility. Alia contains next to zero team utility within her toolkit and requires teammates to perform her basic tasks. Alia is a damage dealer at heart, not a support. In the late game, she'll be spiraling towards opponents of Spinning Edge in order to provide additional damage to your team. This role can be filled by most of the cast in the game. Alia provides nothing special in this category. Lucian, on the other hand, is incredible for any team to have. Lucian provides support and high meter gain, long hit stun, and very consistent combos. His attack order can be moved around to suit your team if you prefer not to launch at the start of a fight. Having access to an anti-air attack and slanted blow allows for combo extensions and creativity. Lucian's damage output is also quite large due to his attacks having multiple hits and being a wielder of light swords. Overall, Alia is not a team member I would recommend. If you like her aesthetic or playstyle, you can certainly make her work. Alia does not add much to a team and will most likely need a partner in order to function. Alia's lack of solo play and greedy requirements puts her in the bottom 3 characters. While Alia's toolkit does not provide much for a team, Lucian certainly does. Currently considered the best non-caster in the game, Lucian provides amazing team support, solo combo routes, incredible meter gain, and perfectly reasonable meter spend. If you find your team synergy struggling, I would highly recommend giving Lucian a go. Characters that provide team synergy are very important in Valkyrie Profile. When looking at what could be improved for your team, consider the criteria we've discussed today for your characters. Are they self-sufficient? If not, does this cause a problem? Can my character build meter for my team? When I have my meter, can I use it to end a fight quickly? Do I have all of my roles covered? Does every teammate on my team require support from the other? Now that we have a deeper understanding of what makes a character powerful for a team, I will leave the tier list on the screen briefly. If you are ever looking for new characters to play, I highly recommend additional casters or any on Harryar in the tiers S to B range. That is all for this video. I have more ideas for future videos to come. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let me know in the comments below or on my Twitch channel www.twitch.tv/psionicpanda. Until next time.